here's a segment we like to call Run That Back.
Let's go.
And this is what? So wild, disrespectful, just some crazy stuff that's happened.
Yeah, I mean, look, the football world is not short of opportunities to disrespect your opponent.
Yeah, you get to stunt on people.
And there's a lot of that. So actually, let's do the first one we'll do. It's a little bit more notable. And obviously, what's the Roma Lazio derby called?
Derby della Capitale.
Derby della Capitale. And
this one was a spicy one, bro.
Yes, but when I went to Roma, it very much felt like a Roma FC city. I did not see almost anything Lazio related.
It's ASC Roma, by the way. But I will say, I got the opposite, man. Everybody I was meeting was a Lazio fan. I'm like, yo, are there any Roma fans up in this joint? And then the cab driver on the way to the airport had the tattoo on the back that said like, what, son of Rome? And I was like, oh.
So Roma won 2-0.
This is not like Derby della Madonnina, like Milan Inter.
Yeah.
This is pretty contentious.
Exactly.
They're like opposite sides of the political spectrum as well. This is a wild one.
Very opposite.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. But this was a pretty hilarious Instagram story.
So Roma wins. I'm not expecting because Lazio's having a great season. And Manu Kone decides, I'm going to show y'all how much we won. So these are my sons.
So he posts what appears to be a family photo with, I assume, his own children.
Or like family, because it looks like there's 2 adults in the background and a couple of kids in front of them. Like, looks like 4 children.
Everybody's wearing matching pajamas.
This is like a Christmas photo for sure.
Yeah, Christmas. And Manu Kone is in the center with his family, but he has replaced all the pictures of his family with Lazio players.
There's Tati Castellanos.
Okay.
Who I think has a hair bun. If I picture this correctly. Gandozzi's there. This is hilarious, but he deleted it.
He deleted the photo, which don't delete it. It's already up.
Can I tell you, as someone who's done stuff like this, and then you've been like, hey, man, we can't do it. Do it on your own channels.
Sure.
Dad, you say that a lot, right? What sucks is how much work put into this. He went and Googled every one of these players, cut out their faces.
Exactly. Did Canva. I mean, it's a pretty good crop out to his credit. And I don't know. This seems like look, even after the game, Tati Castiano gets a red card. Like there was a big
stupid red card,
a big scramble and fight like in the middle there, right before the match ended. So I could see the desire to like, hey, let me get one more punch in.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. These are my sons.
But there's a the next Derby de la Capitale is going to be a little bit there. Even though you deleted this photo will be printed in the locker room.
People gonna remember this. But also, hey, you gotta beat him.
You got so
now do this back to him.
So that's kind of the only problem I have with it is that he deleted it.
Here's the other problem. He's alone. He's a lone player. He might not even be there for the next one, bro.
Still, somebody's taking responsibility.
Yeah.
Okay, somebody's being held accountable. But no. So credit. No, hilarious. To say the least.
Would you, if you were a player on a team like this, would you be upset that like if you and I were on a Sunday league and I did this to the team, our heated rival,
and we won, and you did this to the other team,
would you be like, yo, you're giving them fuel for the next match? Would you think that, or would you be like, that's funny?
I would think both.
Yeah,
I would think.
Would you be upset though?
I mean, I don't know if I'd be upset. I think it's more funny than upsetting.
Yeah.
But still, yeah. I think the main issue, probably like you mentioned, he's a lone player.
Yeah. He's like, you're putting us at risk.
It's like, bro, you don't even go here for real.
I know.
And you're making it a little bit hot for us.
That's like if you ever see 2 people argue at a restaurant or something, and you just walk by and want to be like, really gonna take that from him? And because you know you're gonna start a fight, but you got nothing to do with it. That kind of feels like what
I'll watch this on TikTok later.
Yeah, Manu Kone is like, no, next year I'm gonna watch.
Nah, if I'm his teammate, I'm like, yo, I'm walking in the negotiating room with you.
Yeah,
and we making sure you stay in.
Yeah,
okay, because you got us into this.
Do we got an obligation to buy?
You're gonna see all the signing photos. with me holding my hand
real tight on that shoulder
over his hand as we signed the contract together.
Big thumbs up from you.
All right, we're doing this. Thank you, blood in, blood out, Manu.
Yo, you talk a big game now. Let's see you back it up.
The other one is we're talking. We don't really talk about the Corsican. We don't about Corsica, which I just learned is an island that is in between France and Italy.
Yeah.
And I thought, based on the names of everything there, that it was a Italian like colony or Italian territory.
Right. Well, I think it was at one point.
And that's where, because there are Italian things in there. But then I look at the team that this young man plays for, and they play in the French league. They're playing in League 2. So I'm like, all right. I got to go on Wikipedia and learn about
you know how wacky those islands got in the Mediterranean.
Who says what land belongs to who we are?
There's mad Arabic stuff in Sicily. I don't know if you know that. In fact, Europe probably wouldn't even know numbers if it wasn't for the Arabs.
This is why the beautiful game is educational.
Really, you learn a lot about the world based on where's this team that some players flexing on somebody else.
And this man, what's his name? Lamine I don't know. Lamine Cisse. Posted this just incredible photo.
The photographer who took the shot knew what they did exactly when they did it.
Because we're looking at homie on the ground.
Have you ever heard of a term called chipping?
No.
So this is it's supposedly bad for photographers to do, which is take a couple photos and then look down at your camera to see what you got. Typically, you're supposed to stay in the moment, right? Keep looking through the viewfinder. If I know the photographer chipped in this moment, and they was like, "Oh, I did something here." You got the one coach in the background with the arms out, like, "Hey, yo, that's my man's."
So if you're listening to it, we're looking at Lamine Cisse. He is dribbling around a defender down the wing on the touchline, and the guy
he's in full sprint. Like he looks like
he doesn't know
world class.
He doesn't know who's behind him.
No, he don't care.
No, does not
he knows
care.
He got past somebody.
But he knows that. When he saw this photo, he's like, "Thank you, photographer."
I think he heard a slap and a crunch behind him because I never heard that sound on a football pitch before.
The defender is face first.
There was a song way back in the day that I would hear convertibles driving by, blasting in York, and it goes face down, ass up. That's the way we like to. And you know what I was going to say.
We know where that goes.
And let's just say my guy heard that and said, "Let me show you how to do this."
Because that is well put. What a perfect song.
Let me tell you something.
To accompany this photo.
If you want to understand a little bit about my formative years, as I learned English, there were cars driving by blasting. Face down, ass up. That's the way we like to.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And this right here. If you walked in the bedroom and you saw Shorty doing this, you think it was your birthday.
Okay. Thank you. Is it a holiday?
Yo, what did I do? You tell me what I did, and I will do that thing many times over.
And it's not only the.
This is like a Diddy party.
This is
what this photo on the right. That's an athlete shot. Photo on the left.
This is Freak Off FC.
Yeah, 100%, bro. The only person who saw this and said, "No, I've been there before," is Meek Mill. Is the only person who saw this.
Man, and then not only that, it's not only the move and the photo incredibly disrespectful, but the caption. The caption, Lamine Cisse just puts, "See you next year." Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, bro.
My man.
Yo.
You bringing Allah?
Yo, I know. Allah like, bro. That's wild disrespectful to use me in this moment, but I'll see you, player. Yo, and by the way, the array of blue check marks in this comment.
Yeah. Because everybody's just like, this is the most disrespectful ish I've ever seen.
Were we not allowed to say that word?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
I don't want to give Carter anything more to stuff to bleep, but you know what's going on here.
Yeah.
No, incredible stuff, man. It's
like a Renaissance painting.
This is make it art but sports.
Yeah.
This should be in that as well. So shout out to Lamine Cisse.
Can we learn the name of the defender at some point? We need to figure this out, man.
I do not know, but we know how he likes it.
Damn, that's the way we liked it.
Okay, we know what we need to know.
Damn. Send that man some baby oil.
Okay.